Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. There are many potential dangers in the maritime industry, from sinking ships to dropping heavy cargo. Any of these many accidents can cause workers to be injured or even killed. One potential danger that most maritime workers face is the possibility of an explosion. Many ships carry flammable materials like petroleum products, and if an explosion does occur, it can cause terrible and tragic results. Over the years, many maritime workers have seen explosions happen and some have been injured in them. Less fortunate workers have even been killed in this event. Maritime explosions have occurred on oil and gas platforms, on ships and in ports and on dock ships. No maritime worker is safe from the possibility that an explosion could happen, but all have a right to seek compensation if injured in one of these unfortunate incidents. And then causes of explosion. The root cause of any explosion in the maritime industry is a material that is flammable or that reacts with another chemicals in an explosive manner. A spark, a fire, contact between two chemicals that should have been separated are all possible causes for explosion on ships, in ports, and on oil platforms. Although these are the causes that are preventable, the real causes of these incidents are negligence. Explosion may happen, but they are not normal. This is a type of accident that employers, ship owners, and workers are supposed to take steps to prevent. When an explosion does occur, workers are expected to have been trained to deal with it, to evacuate safely, and to take all steps to curb the damage and harm as much as possible. And then types of negligence that may lead to an explosion include equipment and machinery that is faulty or that has not been maintained properly, poor training of workers who handle flammable materials, poor design of oil wells and equipment, improper storage of chemicals, faulty electrical system that cause fires to start, and improperly maintained storage equipment that may leak or spill, among many other possibilities. And then types of injuries. Explosions have the potential to be among the most devastating of all maritime accidents because they are powerful and far-reaching. In the worst scenarios, explosions lead to fatalities. In other instances, they can cause a number of injuries, which may range from severe and debilitating to mild and not serious. These include burns, both from fire and from chemicals, inhalation injuries to airways, lost limb, head and back injuries from being thrown or struck by an object, lacerations and cuts, and others. And then examples of maritime explosions. It is unfortunate that there are so many examples of explosions that have occurred in the maritime industry. But these instances occur regularly and often create a media spectacle. One of the most infamous of explosions that occurred recently in this explosion on the Deepwater Horizon, oil drilling unit that triggered the huge oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. The Deepwater Horizon was operating to drill oil for BP when an explosion happened. On April 20, 2010, it occurred offshore about 40 miles southeast of Louisiana. The cause of explosion was a blowout, which occurred as a bubble of methane climbed the drill column and expanded rapidly. The explosion was followed by a fire that ultimately caused the drilling unit to sink into the Gulf of Mexico. The accident led to the death of the 11 workers, 17 others were injured. And then explosions on ships are also possible, and many have occurred to varying degrees. In 2011, several explosions rocked an Indian oil tanker, the MT Prem Devya. The cause was spark from welding. The tanker had been cleared for welding work, which means that it had been emptied of oil and cleared of any flammable gases. It obviously still had a flammable gas that was sparked by the welding. Three workers on board the ship died, at least one was seriously injured, and another was missing and presumed dead. Explosions in the maritime industry are not limited to ships and oil wells. Explosions can also occur in ports, as was the case in the huge and disastrous explosion that occurred at the port of Tianjin in China in 2015. Almost 200 people died and hundreds more were injured in a massive blast that happened in a container storage area in a port. Investigations into the explosion found that the immediate cause was stored dry nitrocellulose that had gotten overheated. The investigation also found that the storage site included hundreds of tons of ammonium nitrate and potassium nitrate, chemicals that are highly explosive. Several other hazardous chemicals were also stored there. The incident was made even worse when the firefighters arrived and sprayed water on a calcium carbide. This caused the release of a flammable and volatile gas, acetylene, which according to investigators likely triggered the explosion of the tons of ammonium nitrate. Not only did this huge blast kill and injure nearly 1,000 people, it caused a big environmental problem too, with the leaking and spilling of all the hazardous chemicals. And then rights for maritime workers. In all of the examples above and in many other instances of maritime explosions, terrible and disastrous explosions were ultimately caused by some type of negligence. The storage of chemicals at Tianjin was an accident waiting to happen. While the design and operation of the Deepwater Horizon oil well includes several faults that increase the risk of a blowout, explosion, and fire. Employers of the workers hurt and killed in this incident often face charges of the negligence. Employers in the maritime industry have a responsibility to take safety seriously and to prevent incidents like explosion that can cause injuries and death to workers and others. When they fail, those workers suffer. They may face injuries that leave them disabled and in pain for life, while fatalities leave dependent and grieving families behind. These workers and their families are changed forever and have to live with these tragedies for the rest of their lives. The good news is that maritime workers and their families have rights. Workers on ship, in ports, and on offshore rigs all have rights under the law to seek compensation in the wake of an accident. Families of those who died are also extended from those rights. Getting compensation is important because it can pay for medical care and rehabilitation. It covers lost wages and future lost earnings because of a disability. It even covers pain and suffering and the trauma that something like an explosion can cause. If you have been devastated by an explosion at a maritime job, let a maritime lawyer help guide and represent you as you seek to claim your rights. I think that's all, guys, the explanation that I can share to you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if you need information about maritime topics, you are in the right channel. Why I said like that? Because in this channel we talk about it a lot. And then if you guys want us to talk about or discuss about the information that you need about maritime topic, you can just drop your comment below in the comment section, and later when we have a chance we will talk about it. And then do the same thing. If you have question, you can also drop your question in the comment section, and later when we have a chance we will talk about it. Don't forget to share this video to your friends, family, and your loved one. Maybe they need information about maritime topics, so when you share this video to them, it means you already help them to get through their problems. I think that's all, guys, information that I can share to you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you can take this from the video that I have shared. Don't forget to give like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Bye bye guys, see you in another video.